Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you here today to go over some more fun stuff happening in the world, as in censorship, because everybody just loves that, don't they? So this article is from Breitbart from August. Hello, what the hell am I talking about? From April 26th. It says the EU announces stricter content moderation rules for Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and other tech platforms. So if you live in Europe, you might want to start seeing what you can do about getting out of the EU, because it seems like it's just another communist thing. They're just going to tell you what you can watch. Anyway, article says the European Commission announced on Tuesday a slew of social media platforms and other big tech websites that will come under stricter content moderation surrounding the so-called hate speech and disinformation by the summer. And there is no such thing as hate speech. Hate speech is a completely subjective term. What one person finds as hate speech or sees that is another person's going to be like, nope, that's not. Okay? It's basically all the people who are not easily offended are really not going to see hate speech. And the people who are very easily offended are going to see hate speech and everything. And also, hate speech is free speech. So you got to find out, what do these people exactly consider hate speech? Because I guarantee you, if there's, I don't know how many people are in the European Union in terms of like the government, but if there's 100 people, I guarantee you they're going to have 100 different opinions on it. So it's not a very easily definable thing. So you can't really use that as your thing, because you guys probably get sued into the ground. And I hope you do if that's the case, assuming things work there the way they work here. Article goes on, says under the European Union's recently adopted Digital Services Act, which the bloc has described as providing an unprecedented level of public oversight, which means more government control on the internet, the European Commission will place at least 19 online platforms under its strictest level of censorship by August 25th. Great. So again, I think about, like, what if COVID happened after this takes effect? The people in Europe wouldn't know what was happening for real. So this is a bad thing, folks. As announcing the measure, European Commissioner for Internal Market Thierry Breton said, and I'm sorry if I screwed up the name, said, with great scale comes great responsibility. Nice try at the Spider-Man catchphrase. So they will not be able to act as if they are too big to care. So far, the Commission has identified Alibaba AliExpress, Amazon Store, Apple App Store, Bing, Booking.com, Facebook, Google Play, Google Maps, Google Search, Google Shopping, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, Wikipedia as YouTube, and Zalando as those in need of stricter content moderation. They're already moderated to hell, the ones that I'm aware of. So I think it's just these people don't like big tech. Simple as that. But people should be able to see what they want to see. If they're adults, see whatever you want to see. I don't have a problem with that. As the Digital Services Act specifies that websites or online platforms with at least 45 million users within the EU will come under more regulatory scrutiny, again, more government control, under the premise that they hold a special responsibility to police the internet and provide safety for their user base. No, you're not guaranteed safety. So with the legislation greatly expanding the ability of Brussels to police the so-called hate speech and disinformation. And I already went over the whole how I feel about hate speech thing. With disinformation is essentially things the government doesn't want you to know. Okay? It could be a completely true thing, but if they want to tell you that, say, the sky is green, but you're like, hey, I'm outside right now looking at it and it looks pretty blue to me, they're going to say that, oh wait, you're saying that the sky is blue. Well, that's disinformation. Something stupid like that will probably happen. We're going to see how well this goes, I guess, in a few months. It says those that fail to comply with the censorship law by the end of February 2024, so that's 10 months from now, will face fines from the EU of up to 6% of their global revenue, as well as face a potential ban from Europe entirely. Who the hell are these assholes to say that? I mean, I don't care if you're part of the European Union. Who are they to be like, this entire country, if you don't follow this, we're going to essentially steal your money from you and kick you out. Well, the kicking out part probably isn't bad. I wonder if there's countries that are going to be like, yeah, we're just going to do it, so they kick us out and be done with it. But how can they possibly get your revenue? I truly do not understand that. So yeah, okay, this is just another way to get money, I guess. It says the driving force behind the legislation. It was that Thierry Breton, a former French tech executive, had previously warned new Twitter boss Elon Musk that the microblogging site could run the risk of being banned in the European Union should it restore the free speech roots of the company. So these guys are anti-free speech, which, you know, you're the bad guy. Although the bill claims to try to protect free speech, nope, doesn't. It says Breton himself has backed big tech taking censorship into their own hands, seemingly expressing support for Twitter's decision to ban then-President Donald Trump in 2021, saying that tech companies have recognized their responsibility, duty, and means to prevent the spread of illegal viral content. Again, it's just censorship. That's all he means. So the announcement on Tuesday is just the latest challenge facing Twitter since Elon Musk took over the platform. Earlier this month, prosecutors in Berlin announced that they have opened up legal action against the platform under Germany's Network Enforcement Act, or it's called NetzDG. Gotta love those Germans. So for failing to purge illegal content such as hate speech and insults. You were insulted. Someone called you a dork, and you're probably like, oh my God, you're like, the world is ending. No, okay? I don't know. This is just baffling to me. Should the case be successful, the Silicon Valley giant can face a fine of up to $50 million. Okay, so Elon just pull out his wallet and swipe a credit card for that. It says, while Twitter chief Elon Musk has expressed a desire to facilitate free speech on his platform, he has also said that Twitter will abide by local laws of governments around the world, such as the EU. These guys are like, oh, never mind. I'm going to keep the question to myself. It wasn't a bad question. It was probably an ignorant question, so I'll just leave it alone. It says, where there are not robust First Amendment style protections for speech like in the United States, and that's the end of the article. Yeah, this is dangerous. Okay, the banning of free speech. People should be able to say what they want when they want to. You can insult people. You can insult me. Okay, you can say whatever you want to people. Okay, and you shouldn't be banned for saying it unless... I wouldn't even go that far. I was going to say something else that was probably pretty stupid. I mean, unless you're threatening, unless your rights are infringing on someone else's, we'll go with that. Okay? So if someone's going to threaten your life, then yeah, that's not free speech. Okay? Because again, your right to free speech is infringing on my right to live, essentially. So that shouldn't be a thing, but if one person's rights are not stepping on somebody else's, then who gives a crap? Okay, and say this is just government censorship, which never ends in a good way. So, folks in Europe, I'd say if you're not already awakened to it, wake the hell up. And if there's anything you could possibly do about this, do it. I don't know, legally, of course. So, let me know what you think in the comments below, especially if anybody in Europe happens to come across this. Let me know what's going on over there about this, especially if you're a part of the European right in any way, shape, or form. I specifically want those types of opinions just because obviously this is not a right-wing thing here. It's a left-wing thing. And left-wing, this is all, we know what the left-wing thinks. It's basically what was covered in this article. So that's why I want European right on this. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.